What's up, y'all? This Easy Work Boxing, baby. Y'all know what time it is. Thank y'all for tuning in to the show. I was sitting here, I was thinking, thinking about this situation with this Errol Spence situation. In my opinion, he ducking. I don't care what nobody else say. I know a lot of channels out there, you hoping he call your show after this and he give you an interview so you don't want to really say what's going on. And I was just sitting there watching videos and I said, you know what? I ain't finna let them off that ease. I'm finna keep my foot on their motherfucking neck. Because if this was Terrence Crawford or this was my boy Keith Thurman, I can just imagine what people would be saying. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people out here, they don't want to come out and speak their own opinion. They all say, oh, he got a torn retina. He ain't showed no picture. He ain't showed no picture, no nothing. You done went to 3 doctors and you ain't got one picture of them picking at your eye, showing at your eye. But now we got a better fight. Well, I ain't gonna say a better fight, but we got something, even better coming behind it, in my opinion. Not saying that it's better than Spence versus Pacquiao, but at least we got another good, strong welterweight, coming out there to fight Manny Pacquiao. Now, in my opinion, um, Ugas gonna be in some trouble. Ugas is gonna be in some trouble. For one, why he's gonna be in trouble is because Ugas is orthodox. And Manny Pacquiao been training for a southpaw. That's why he was working so hard in the gym. That's why you see him every video on Fight Hype. He running because he knew this was going to be a difficult fight against Errol Spence Jr. But now he has a chance to go back and fight the style that he has always fought against those orthodox fighters. So I hope, which the good thing about this, the reason it's going to be a good fight too, y'all, is because Yordenis Ugas is in shape. He didn't get picked out the blue like he was sitting at the house or something on the couch. You know what I'm saying? He was finna fight Fabian Maidana. So, this was a good replacement. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Fabian probably got him a little cash flow in his pocket, you know what I'm saying? Or they probably found him another opponent to fight. But this was good, that even though it's disappointing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows it's disappointing. I know, like Big Dog, one of my subscribers, he got on, he said, man, he called off, he requested off for the 21st, and I'm sure it's a lot of other people. I was about to do it because, once again, as y'all see at the bottom, your boy birthday coming up on the 25th. So I was like, that was going to be my birthday present. That was going to be my birthday present to me, is to sit up and watch the fight, but it's still a good fight, that we'll be able to watch, but it won't be the Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence fight. Do y'all really think, and I'm asking y'all, what I'm saying, just pure boxing fans, no bias talk, do y'all really think he's injured? I I would just love for him to show us some pictures. You know what I'm saying? Show us a picture, show us that you've been to a doctor, you know what I'm saying? Something. Prove to us that this happened. That's all I'm saying. Oh, let me see what Patrick said. You need to join Boxing Knowledge on Facebook. You will definitely like the group. You should see how they was taking up for Spence. Oh man, I told y'all in the last video, they was gonna do that for Errol Spence. A lot of these big name channels with the big numbers, they're gonna keep going with what the fans say. They ain't gonna that with what the fans want. And don't nobody want to hear that Errol Spence really ducked out this fight talking about an injury. And then the major question is, who is this dude that beat his retina loose? That's what ain't nobody talking about. Who is the sparring partner that knocked his retina loose? Who is this guy? We need to be looking out for him. We need to be looking and checking for him in the future. Yeah, 3 doctors. That's all I'm saying. If you go to 3 doctors, I mean, you gonna be like, damn, I got the biggest fight of my career ahead of me. I know this is gonna be disappointing to a lot of people. The best way I could save my name and my status is by showing my fans that, hey, I do really got an eye injury. I ain't just out here bullshitting, scared like you really is, scared. And y'all, you know what I'm saying, that this really happening. But the question is, if this is true, then where is the guy that knocked his retina loose? That's all I'm asking. If this is true, where's the dude that hit him like that? I want to see the dude that hit him. They ain't brought that up yet, have it? See, it's easy to tell people dumb shit, but it ain't easy to tell everybody dumb shit. And I'm one of them everybody. You ain't gonna come to me and just tell me some shit. Okay, if you saying he got a fractured, I mean a loose retina or whatever, detached retina, Okay, that means somebody had to punch him to make it detach, right? Who is the guy that punched him? They ain't said that yet. It don't matter because the fight ain't happening. This ain't spilling the beans of what go on in sparring no more because they're not fighting. So who is the guy that knocked Errol Spence's retina loose? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And like I was telling people in the last video, ain't it crazy that you got famous off Black and Floyd Mayweather's eye, and now somebody that knocked your shit loose? This world rotates. I tell people that all the time. This world rotates. I tell people that all the time, man. I tell people. It's funny that you came out, you got known by Black and Floyd Mayweather's eye, and now you over there getting your eye, whatever, your eye detached, your retina detached from your eye, or whatever you call it. You over there getting your ass whooped, basically. Who is the guy that was whooping on Errol Spence? They ain't said nothing about that. That'll help validate his story, since he ain't showed no proof. But the question, okay, this was blowing my mind, right? How was Errol Spence and Pacquiao gonna be a unification fight if you could still hold the title? That's what I'm misunderstanding. That they just, how is that happening? Are Manny Pacquiao and Ugas sharing a title? Are they like little brothers back in the day? Are they sharing belts? Because I'm still confused about that. How was Errol Spence and Pacquiao going to be a unification when Ugas still holds the WBA title? So they starting to get ridiculous. But you know the WBA president said he finna get rid of all them belts. I wish he would have got rid of all of them before they let Tank become a damn 3 divisional champion off that bullshit with WBA titles and shit. That's when he should have got rid of him. God damn. I said, no, you know what? I ain't finna take my feet off that nigga. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna keep it on him. Now we gotta see this fight between Manny Pacquiao versus Yordenis Ugas. Who y'all think gonna win against Ugas versus Pacquiao? Now, see, I know the fans, I know the people out here, they waiting on me. Watch he say Ugas gonna beat Pacquiao. You know the Errol Spence fans, they waiting on me to say that. Watch he say Ugas beat Pacquiao though. Then they gonna show y'all he really biased. No, man, Pacquiao finna take Ugas ass. He finna go. Oh man. Even though Ugas is a big welterweight, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. Errol Spence was a big welterweight. He was gonna run through Errol Spence. No, mine the 25th, bro. Mine August 25th. They robbed Fox. Who is Fox? It's 50-50, honestly, because Pac-Man on Raw still. You know, they said that it was VADA testing for the fight. A lot of people were saying it was VADA testing. I ain't been hearing nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's only when I mentioned it about, you know, that people's favorite fighters being on steroids, then somebody will come in and say, they're being tested for the fight. But I ain't seen nobody say nothing, you know, that's in the background or behind the scenes saying they getting tested. I haven't heard Manny Pacquiao or Errol Spence say they're getting tested. I didn't. And like I keep telling people got to remember Manny Pacquiao been off for 2 years. You think he ain't, he wasn't juicing up? Y'all think he wasn't working out? He wasn't no fat senator when he came back to boxing, y'all. When he fought Keith Thurman, he wasn't a fat senator then. He wasn't no fat senator when he came back this time. He was in shape. I don't know why there were a lot of people thinking Manny Pacquiao was just sitting on the couch eating damn noodles and hot dogs all motherfucking for the past 2 years. That man was gonna come out there and beat Errol Spence's ass, I'm telling y'all. And People saying, "Oh, well, I don't believe that Errol Spence would back out the fight because he was gonna make some money." He backed out an ass whooping. It ain't about the money. He was finna lose 2 titles. He was finna lose his hype, and they knew he was finna get his ass kicked. Until they showed me proof, he ducked. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if his best friend, his brother, get on there and say his eye got detached, his retina got detached. Show me the proof. Show me the proof. I can tell y'all I'm a millionaire. I can tell you anything. Show me the proof that his eye is messed up. I had people getting on my last video, "Oh, you a clown. Or you're talking about Errol Spence behind the screen, you bum." I'm like, damn, that man, he really got y'all mind gone like that. You mad at me because your favorite fighter that came to y'all with a bullshit lie and then told y'all that he got a detached retina with no proof, without a picture, without a doctor notice, but he say he went to 3 of them. You went to 3 of them, and ain't no proof that you went to none of them. And you mad at me because I'm not stupid enough to believe it. Then something is wrong with you. There ain't nothing wrong with me. There ain't nothing wrong with me. But oh, I did not know Amir Mom and Yordenis Ugas fought. I did not know that. Did anybody know that Amir Mom and Yordenis Ugas fought before? I got to see some of Ugas' recent fights so I could see, do he even stand a chance against Manny Pacquiao? Yeah, Abel Ramos. Okay. I don't know. I mean, Ugas. You know what I'm saying? He make the only thing I don't like about Ugas, he weight too much. I think that he'll be a more powerful fighter if he just comes straight forward. Mostly, he can box. He's a decent boxer. But I like for him to go forward and really try to hurt his opponents. He hesitates a lot, in my opinion, and he just sit and wait on the opponent. But I'm watching this fight right now where he fought Abel Ramos. Abel Ramos was catching Ugas. I just seen him hit him with a right hand, and Ugas' legs got a little shaky. So, uh, Manny Pacquiao, I think, finna get his title back. I think Manny Pacquiao finna go out there and whoop on Ugas. You know, and I was just talking about this last night. I was saying I hope he get a chance to, fight Spence or Ugas. I mean, yeah, Spence or Manny Pacquiao. It look like he getting his time right now, y'all. So, but I just see Ugas being in the high guard majority of the fight. He gonna be really afraid to go back and forth with Manny Pacquiao. Once that hand speed get out there and that moving ability, y'all got to remember, Sean Porter gave Ugas problems. You know what I'm saying? From the style of Sean Porter, the moving around, the jumping around, hopping around. Then Manny Pacquiao, southpaw. It's gonna be real hard for him to go out here and beat Manny Pacquiao. And then I'm looking at this fight right here where he won the WBA title against Abel Ramos. Ugas didn't look too good in that fight. He still came out on top from good boxing, but he was getting rocked a lot in that fight. Patrick Wild. Spencer's probably weight drain. It's probably time for him to move up. I don't know. Yeah, it is probably time for him to move up. When he tell y'all he walk around at 190, he's told y'all he walks around at 190. 190, 180. So he dropping down to 40 pounds to make welterweight. Physically, that's impossible unless you own some. His body probably can't take it no more. But whether he weight drained or not, why lie to the public and say you got an eye injury? And that's still ducking. See, that's another way of people coming out in a way trying to say that he ain't ducking. He ducking. You knew you was too big for that fight when you signed the paperwork. You knew you was too big. So go on, move up and duck Manny Pacquiao and duck Terrence Crawford, because that's what your whole intentions was from jumping. I've been telling people that from the jump. I thought I thought he at least was gonna fight Manny Pacquiao though. I didn't think he was gonna run from Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, that's a good point too, Evan. Thank you for saying that. How can you injure your eye when you got on headgear? How can you injure your eye when you have on headgear? Oh, is it Spence don't spar with headgear? Spence don't need no headgear. Then what happened to his eye then? Who is the guy that knocked his eye loose? I'm gonna make it sound a little bit more dramatic now. I ain't know he didn't get his eye knocked loose, but who is the guy that knocked his eye loose? Like I said, that will help validate the situation. Then he gets on there and say, "I want to fight the winner." You would have been the winner if you wouldn't have ducked. You would have been the winner. Man, he need to go and move up and let them belts go. Go on, run up to 154. He ain't gonna go to 160 because Demetrius Andrade up there waiting on him and the Charlo brothers from their miles. He ain't finna do that. He ain't going no 160. Evan C. Spence ain't scared of all that money. Injuries happen in sparring. That's the reason James Toney took a lot of punishment in his career, because he didn't like to run, so he sparred. Chief, well, I ain't understanding that. What James Toney taking a lot of punishment got to do? Did James Toney ever back out of a fight right before the fight because his eye got injured? Is that what you're saying? Because other than that, that don't got nothing to do with Spence backing out that fight with it talking about an eye injury. Chief, you one of my dogs, but like when you say I'm wrong, I gotta come in and say you wrong, but that's like giving them another excuse. I done seen fighters, what I'm saying, come from out there, saying they can't make a fight because, an arm injury, hand injury. I have never really heard about an eye injury. Maybe it's just me. And then, like Evan just said, wearing headgear, your eye got damaged that bad. And we have no name of the guy that punched you in the eye yet. I mean, what, did you walk into a wall? Were you in the gym? Did you hit a crowbar? I mean, did you hit a weight bar or something? Who is the guy that punched you in the eye? Prince Marquise, thank you. Also, yes, thank you, Prince Marquise. Yes, thank you, Prince Marquise. And thanks to the people who donated to the channel, man. I truly appreciate y'all for donating to the channel. Thank you, man. You saved my life that day, man, Prince Marquise. Thank you very much, bro. Tony was the true one of the best defensive fighters. Yeah, he was. But like I was asking Chief Red, what does that have to do with Errol Spence backing out this fight because of eye injury? We seen Floyd Mayweather fight with a messed up arm against Luis Castillo. Jose, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm a little tired. But I just had to get back on, what I'm saying, put my foot on their neck. Oh, they mad at me today. They mad at me. You know, but Prince, what I'm saying, I really want to know who is this guy that messed up Errol Spence Jr. eye. We ain't been hearing nothing from Errol Spence in his camp all week. He ain't really been talking to nobody this fight camp. I think he did like one or two videos, one when they were on stage, I'm saying, the press conference. I seen him in like 2, 3 videos. Other than that, he been quiet. And this thing, a bad sparring video show up on the web, and the next thing the fight counts. So I got a question, y'all. Um, Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Oh, I just had a question for y'all. Oh, it was a good question too. Damn, I just forgot that question. Oh man, I just forgot that. That was a good question. I don't know, man. I just don't believe dude duck and pack, man. That's the dream fight for any welterweight. That is the dream fight for any welterweight, but it ain't the dream fight when you know you finna lose it. When you got it in your head or you feel like you finna lose, it ain't the dream fight then. Everybody talking about the money. If he would have lost that fight, he lose his money, his status. His status is his money. So a lot of people saying he wouldn't back out of a fight for money. Yes, he would. He'll back out of that fight so he wouldn't lose his status and go to a lesser payday for having a loss. Like I told y'all, you can't come to me with that. Why wouldn't he back out when he finna lose and lose his status and his payday? Oh, because you know once that O go, that money drops. I know y'all know that, right? Once that O go, the money drop. I bet he ain't been having a good camp. Casino still doing his thing. I ain't been on Casino channel in a long time, man. I ain't know Casino was still out there running stuff, man. I like Casino channel. That's what kind of make me not want to change my channel because Casino talk about more than boxing. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, they just limit my views and attack me for some reason. They won't let my stuff get out. But, I don't just sit up, no disrespect to Casino, but I don't talk about, celebrity stuff. You know what I'm saying? About what happened years ago. I don't know and I don't care about what happened with them years ago. Or who did what to who. And so I ain't got damn check from it. Spence too slow for Pacquiao. Porter was a problem, man. And, John Conrad, when you say this type of stuff to people, they think you're a hater. So, be careful out here. But these Spence fans, they in the house right now like it's a purge. No, you remember on Paid in Full, how Mitch was in the car when his little nephew got took. If anybody say anything about Errol Spence Jr., they're dead. They're fucking dead. If they even look at me wrong. They dead. They even look at me wrong. If I even hear somebody say he ducking, they in the house loading up AKs, choppers, 223s, ARs. I need to be looking out the window. It's probably a herd. It's probably a herd on walking towards where I'm at now. Kill easy work. Get him. Don't talk about Errol like that. Don't talk about Errol like that. I ain't talking about him. I'm just telling my opinion and my truth of it. I just feel he ducking. He ain't showed no proof, no paperwork, no nothing. Oh, they're Ryan. They're Ryan. Yeah, he won't want to miss a payday. Who wouldn't miss an ass whooping? Anybody will dodge an ass whooping if they could. He knew what it was. He said, he ain't finna take my 2 belts. And then it's taking away Manny Pacquiao shine. I know the Manny Pacquiao fans. Oh, they own Spence. They so mad that he done took that man legacy fight from him, a fight that could have just shot him up the ranks, man. Cause Spence ain't finna fight him. Spence finna move up. I told y'all last year Spence was gonna move up. But see, the thing is now, he gonna have to move up now because it gonna look real bad on him next year when he tried, because the next time you'll see Pacquiao and them fight probably is like next year. If whoever win this fight, they'll be fighting in 2022. So that means Errol will have to wait till then, till 2022, fight that person, and then when it's time to fight Terrence Crawford, probably, you know what I'm saying, he'll be like, he too big. And then they're gonna really make him look like he ducking Crawford. So he finna move up now. You know what I'm saying? If he got a smart team who don't want to let it be known that he really ducked Terrence Crawford, he gonna move up now and move up, because it'll be stupid of him to. If everybody's saying he got a bad camp, it'll be very stupid of him to go out there, fight the winner of Pacquiao Ugas, and then when it's time to fight Terrence Crawford, just, oh, I'm too big for the weight class. Everybody gonna know you've been ducking for years. So the smartest thing for him to do is duck and run now. Because you're gonna make yourself, you can't really, Errol Spence can't really make himself look no worse than he look right now. But if he try that shit, try to go fight a Manny Pacquiao, or which I think Manny Pacquiao gonna be used. But if he try to go fight a Manny Pacquiao, and then when it's time to go fight the next title holder to become undisputed or something, and you say you got to move up because it's Terrence Crawford, we gonna already know, like we already know you've been ducking for years. See, I told y'all, man. I told y'all. People just be thinking somebody hating, and I told y'all. I told y'all, man. It's sad. I mean, we got Olympian boxers going out there. They give shit. I had to watch Olympic fights recently. They was more better than the real fights. They was more better than the real fights. And see, this why they, you know what I'm saying? This why their numbers are so low right now. This is exactly why their numbers are so low in boxing, as with pay-per-view. Because y'all make people not interested in the sport with this bullshit, and allowing this shit to go on. Who you think would give Roy Man a problem? Who? Oh, Manny Pacquiao. Uh, Terrence most definitely would give him a problem. The only welterweight I see giving him a problem is Terrence Crawford. I thought Keith Thurman would have beat him or gave him a hell of a fight. I mean, he gave him a hell of a fight, but I thought Keith Thurman would have ran through Manny Pacquiao. I really thought that. I thought Keith Thurman was finna beat the shit out of Manny Pacquiao. I'm talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Keith Thurman my favorite fighter, so you know I'm backing Keith Thurman all the way. You know what I'm saying? Man, Manny Pacquiao out there went and laid hands on his. I'm sitting there watching the fight, y'all. When I first see it, when I see him go down that first round, I'm like, man, Keith Thurman fucking up the church's money, man. I'm like, Keith, how the fuck you let this man knock you down in the first round, bro? I was mad as hell. But then I was like, ain't nothing but the first round, baby. Keith, you can come on back. Man, I was like, damn. You didn't let this man with this old man, like you said, with these little T-Rex arms go in there and whoop your ass. And then had his face was scratched up. It was fucked up. But Keith Thurman took his loss like a G though. I will say that he took his loss like a G. He was smiling. I know he was probably hurt, but he took it like a G. Man, don't none of them want that Crawford smoke. They don't mention Terrence Crawford name like he was John Wick or some shit. They don't mention. That's what they ought to call Terrence Crawford, aka John Wick. Though none of them want to see him. But at the end of the day, After Errol gonna move up and drop them belts, which he should go ahead on do is drop them belts. Gonna move up. Somebody still gonna have to come see him, baby. Somebody still gonna have to see him. So, hopefully we get to see this Sean Porter. We get to see this Sean Porter versus Terrence Crawford fight coming soon. Hopefully that don't get canceled. Hopefully don't nobody get COVID or none of that. I'm just saying, but you just check this out though. You don't see none of this happening in the UFC. Just pay attention though, y'all. You don't see none of this stuff going on in the UFC and MMA. You don't see none of this. Only in boxing are fighters catching COVID and getting they eye socket knocked loose in sparring before a fight. This is the craziest shit. This is the craziest shit on earth. He said Baba Yoda. I don't know what that means. Y'all, please subscribe to the channel. Please donate to the channel. Cash App, Easy Work Boxing 83. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all see it at the bottom. The boy birthday coming up. I'm trying to celebrate. I won't be able to see the Errol Spence fight with Manny Pacquiao, but we still got a good fight with Ugas lined up for. So please donate if you can to the channel. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Let the world know about your boy Easy Work. One of the most hated channels on here talking about boxing. Because we don't kiss nobody's ass on here. If you fuck up and get out of line, Easy Work Boxing gonna talk about you. And Errol Spence, you've been getting out of line for years. And that's why I've been having my foot on his neck. And people get mad about it. He's a ducker. He's a runner. He's a track star. He's a runner. He's a track star. Errol Spence, you ain't gonna get far. Errol Spence. Oh my God. I got to check out some of these other channels though, and just listen to some of these excuses that they making for him. I'm sure they're amazing. I'm sure you're going to hear some amazing shit going on. Like I said before, it's probably going to be something having to do with a car injury. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling it. They might bring us say, oh, he got hit with a right hook in a Kell Brook fight. They might say some shit. See, when he fought Kell Brook, it was an eye fracture that didn't nobody know about. You know what I'm saying? Get the hell out of here. So that's why he had to back out the fight. They ain't never tell nobody that. Yeah. You think Ugas have a chance to win against Manny Pacquiao? No. Unless he could Marquez Manny Pacquiao. If he can one hit a quarter Manny Pacquiao, hell yeah, Ugas got a chance. But other than a knockout, hell no. If he can one hit a quarter Manny Pacquiao, yeah. But other than that, nah, Ugas finna get it too. And it's finna be more easier because Ugas is an orthodox fighter. And Ugas ain't no Floyd Mayweather. Y'all got to remember, Ugas struggled with Sean Porter. Feather-fisted Sean Porter. So, nah, it ain't finna be no better for nobody on the 21st. Manny Pacquiao finna whoop some ass. I'm telling y'all straight up. He finna go out there and whoop some ass, I'm telling you. Who is Baba Yaga? Oh, Boogeyman in Russia. Okay. Baba Yaga. Boogeyman in Russia. I'm gonna have to remember that. Where it says Sugar Ray Leonard versus Oscar De La Hoya. Both in their prime. Who wins? Oh man. Who wins? Sugar Ray Prime versus Oscar De La Hoya. Sugar Ray Leonard. And the only reason I'm gonna say Sugar Ray Leonard is because Sugar Ray Leonard could adapt to anybody's style and fight. I say Sugar Ray Leonard. One thing about Sugar Ray Leonard, though, if you watch Sugar Ray Leonard in some of his biggest fights, Sugar Ray Leonard was able to adapt. He could be losing, and he'll figure out how to win. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I've seen about Floyd Mayweather and Terrence Crawford too. You know, they could be losing a fight, and they could switch. They just like a switch in their head where they figure out an opponent real fast, and they adapt. And Sugar Ray Leonard could adapt. See, Floyd will never say it like that, but Floyd got a lot of his smarts and the way he thought about fighting from Sugar Ray Leonard. From Sugar Ray Leonard. Yeah, I can post 3 days on Facebook because me and this one guy got into a Spence telling me I'm hating. Oh, I just got banned from Facebook for 30 days on my page because a guy said that Mayweather was an N word, and I said, well, he one of the best N words out there, and they striked me. They locked me on Facebook jail for 30 days. They didn't do nothing to him. But you know, it's all good. But in this fight, y'all, I am going with Manny Pacquiao still against Yordenis Ugas. I just saw a video of Yordenis Ugas where he went into the gym and everybody was clapping and hugging for him. So happy that he getting this opportunity. Shout out to Yordenis Ugas. I like Yordenis Ugas, man, and I just hope he go out there and put on a hell of a show. I don't hope that he lose. You know what I'm saying? I hope that he go out there and possibly could beat Manny Pacquiao, but I think Manny Pacquiao just trained too hard and he too much right now. I think he got something to prove, and it's sad to say, but Yuga's gonna have to help him out. Yuga's gonna have to be the one he gonna have to show to the world. Thank you, Rebel Life. Thank you for your support, bro. Salute to you too. So Fabian Maidana happens to catch an injury around the same time. Oh, that's what they say? He had an injury too? What about Tommy Hearns and Devin Haney? Tommy Hearns would knock Devin Haney the fuck out. Tommy Hearns would have knocked Devin Haney ass into a Space Jam movie. Devin Haney will wake up, LeBron James will be standing on his ass in the Space Jam movie if he fought Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns would slaughter Devin Haney ass. You had to have a chin. You had to have a chin to fuck with Tommy Hearns. If you ain't had no chin, you was gonna get your ass knocked out. You seen Tommy Hearns knocked out Roberto Duran. He knocked out Roberto Duran. He had some power, but man, he'll knock Devin ass. He'll Linares his ass, have him walking to that corner dancing. That's what happened. That's what happened to him. But man, we still got a September 21st. Then we got the 14th. We got Rigondeaux, Casemiro, they fighting Virgil Ortiz and Kavaliauskas. We still got some good fights coming up. Hopefully, don't none of them get injured in sparring. It's crazy. Ain't that crazy though? Why all the big fights people getting sick with COVID and people eyes getting injured. But the guys who ain't that known, Casamaros, the Virgil Ortiz, they ain't none of them catching COVIDs and what I'm saying, getting sick and eye injuries. Why all of a sudden when it comes to big name fighters, we can't see a fight now? But when it comes to the other fighters who ain't making as much money, ain't nobody getting sick. Ain't nobody getting their eyes injured. So that right there, common sense. I'd say this all the time. When the Most High, when people were in the line and he was giving out common sense, a lot of people jumped out that line. They got tired of waiting. Because it's very hard for me to understand how people can't map certain things out in their own head. It just blows my mind. When it's low level fighters or fighters who are not that known, fights happen. But when they're big name fighters and they make a lot of money, the fight doesn't happen. What the fuck going on? What is going on? I mean, I'm just saying that, I ain't hating on nobody. I'm just asking y'all a question. Why is that? They're not making money. Probably that may be, but they need to let us as fans know. Stop getting our hopes up and then we getting disappointed like this. Let us know something. Don't sit up and have us sitting up thinking we finna see a fight and we ain't got a fight coming. But basically, like I say, y'all, I'm still riding with Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, he still got something to prove. He was training like he had something to prove, and I think he's gonna go out there and prove to the world that age ain't nothing but a number. And we'll see what's next for Manny Pacquiao because I don't think Ugas will be able to beat him unless Ugas knock him out. So hopefully we get to see Terrence Crawford versus Sean Porter. That when I feel like Terrence will win that. So hopefully it'll be Terrence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao, and we still have the stand-in ducker Errol Spence holding the two titles. And hopefully he say he too big and he just move up. So them belts could go out to people who really want to try to be undisputed. John Kerry, you can't compare these guys to back in the day. And the number 15 guy would be a unified champion today. For example, Aaron Pryor would smoke all the dudes. Yeah, you got a point there. Yeah, you got a point. Number 15 guys getting there with number ranked 3 guys, like Formella, Sean Porter versus Formella. Where the hell did Formella come from? What Formella had to be ranked like number 15 or something. What the hell was he doing fighting Formella? You went and fought Formella when you could have went and took a chance at Terrence Crawford then. When you had a title, a unification fight. But y'all. I just thought about something. If the Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter fight don't get made, Lord have mercy, they gonna try to destroy because they gonna be so mad that Errol Spence didn't do it. They gonna try to destroy Terrence Crawford, boy. The Errol Spence fans, the Errol Spence channels, man. If they don't make that fight, they're gonna be blamed entirely on Terrence Crawford, not Bud. I mean, not Bob Arum. Everything on that. The reason the fight did not want to go through because everything was up on handed to Bud, and that's what it's gonna be. I just thought about that. They so butt hurt right now that everybody know they boy is a duck. You can sit up and you can try that retina torn shit, detached shit, with however you want it. Everybody know he a duck. Jamal Charlo versus GGG. I don't know, but if it's the old GGG, GGG. I think Triple G will beat Jamal. Boxing Knowledge on Facebook, bro, got mad excuses. I bet you they do. I bet you they do. What's some of this? Oh, yeah, that's the question I was finna ask y'all. That was the question. That was a good question. What are some of the excuses that y'all have heard for Errol Spence? Please comment and let me see these. Please comment, man. Let me know. What are some of the excuses you've heard on different platforms for Errol Spence not making this fight happen? Please tell me, what are some of the excuses? Type it in and let me know, please. I just got the head. I just got the head. I think after I eat, I'm just gonna scroll through some channels and just listen to what people are saying. I'm sure I'm gonna be amazed with some of the stuff. Oh no, Conrad, they actually using a car accident. They are really using a car accident. I was just talking. I was just exaggerating when I said they was gonna use the car accident. They really trying that? Damn. Errol Spence better not kill nobody. His fans gonna say he got a clone. Oh, you know, clones are real. Clones are real. Clones are real. You know, I think I seen Errol clone. Dante Bosnay said Errol has the same eye injury that Sugar Ray Leonard had that forced him to retire. Oh my God, really? Oh man, I know they ain't trying that shit. But you know, I knew that was coming. I knew. I knew it was just a matter of time. Car crashes. Let me guess. His horse died. What's gonna be next? What's gonna be next? His horse died. Car crash. Kell Brook fight. He got injured in the Kell Brook fight years ago too. What else? But still, who was the guy that punched him in the eye? We still haven't heard who was the fighter that detached his retina. That would verify, even though he didn't show proof. Like I said, he needs to show us proof. But what would help validate that he actually got hit in the eye? Who is the fighter? Who is the fighter that was beating your ass in sparring, Errol Spence? Why haven't we heard of his name yet? Why haven't we heard anything from your camp, your team? He got a gag order on him. He got a gag order on his team. Don't nobody go out there and talk about this fight. Don't nobody go out there and talk about this fight. Don't get on no channels. Don't do no interviews. I told y'all he's somewhere right now photoshopping pictures to make it look like he got an injury. More than likely an Olympian. It's somebody. When whoever they is, they southpaw. Whoever it is, they're a southpaw fighter went in there and knocked his shit loose. That's if it's true, which I don't believe. Don't be cruel. Arrow, arrow. Boy, this is gonna be crazy. But like I said, man, at least we got, you know what I'm saying, the Ugas fight that's coming up behind it. You know, good undercard. Then we got the 14th. That's gonna be some good fights. You know, to ease the pain. just to ease the pain. He needs some milk. That's what he needs. He needs some milk. Scared rag. Everybody tell me, I'm sure he wouldn't back out of no fight. I'm sure he wouldn't miss a payday. Y'all, like y'all always say when I be going in on his ass, it's a business, right? If he go out there and he get his ass whooped and he lose them titles, them paydays ain't big no more, and he gonna lose that status. So yeah, I dodge a fight to keep my money coming in like it is instead of going out there and get my ass whooped and get my belts took. Because that was what finna was fat. What that was finna happen. Yeah, I dodged this one. But see the thing, he gonna go up to 154. He gonna get his ass whooped up there. See, he ain't got nowhere to hide. He went and got the vaccine shot. Oh yeah, shit. That's another excuse. That's what they're gonna come see. Errol, see, a lot of people don't know that Errol Spence actually went and just got his COVID shot. So he was weak in the gym and he got caught with a left hand, and that's what messed up his eye. They gonna come with some bullshit. It's gonna be something like that. You already know that. And he didn't see the left hook coming because we couldn't dodge it because his arm was hurting from the COVID shot. And if his arm was hurt, how he gonna block a shot? They gonna try this so many ways. So how he gonna block a shot if his arm is injured from him having a COVID shot in his arm? Bro, I knew he wasn't ready. I've been Conrad. I've been telling people for years, about a year and a half. This boy is a ducker. This boy been ducking Terrence. He been ducking Terrence for years, bro. He ducked Usyk, bro. He don't want no real fight. He just want fighters he think he can beat that's gonna stand there in front of him and not move, man. If they can move, he don't want to fight them. That's what it's all about. It ain't no hating on him. It's just knowing and watching him and seeing that he can't fight. I mean that he can fight. I don't mean to say it like that. It's not that he can't. I'm just saying he can't beat certain boxers. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. He can't beat certain boxers. That's all. Hold up, what you say? You think he'll move up 154 while Charlo is there? Yeah. See, I think that was the plan anyway. I thinking, I think that Charlo was supposed to beat Castaño, and he was gonna move up. Errol Spence was gonna come right behind him. But see, now Errol Spence done fucked up because he got to move up because it wouldn't make sense to try to stay at 147 and fight the winner. And then when it's time to fight Terrence Crawford, your ass running again, talking about so you got to go up and wait. Then you're gonna look even more badder than you look right now because he looking real bad. I don't listen. I don't care nothing about what they talking about. No detached eye sockets and retinas and all that. That boy ducking clearly. That's all I gotta say. I don't care until I see a picture of his eye. I don't want to hear that. He running. I ain't gonna really say that, Conrad, just because you know what I'm saying, you can still be a good trainer. Floyd Mayweather Sr. wasn't a good nah, Floyd Mayweather Sr. was a decent fighter, you know what I'm saying? But I think as long as you've been in there, and actually if you got your ass kicked a lot, that probably you can one thing you can teach is defense. That's one thing you can teach a fight as a trainer if you got your ass kicked a lot. But a lot of fighters, trainers don't do that. I mean, you had to look at Freddie Roach. I mean, Mayweather Senior and Roger Mayweather said in sparring, people used to whoop Freddie Roach ass. So that's one of the reasons probably why he got that shaking syndrome, Parkinson's or whatever. You know, and he don't teach his fighters defense like that. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. Like I told y'all, I'm still gonna go for Manny Pacquiao. I just think he going, and then he fighting an orthodox fighter, bro. It's gonna be hell for Ugas. Now his dad, come right, his dad won the champ. Well, Jeff Mayweather. That's probably the other Mayweather you talking about, Jeff Mayweather. He might not ever, he might not never get the Pacquiao fight again. Pacquiao is running for president in 2022. He know that shit. This shit crazy. I can't believe he did this, bro. I cannot believe this shit. He actually ducked like that. Somebody please donate to the channel. Please donate to the channel. Please hit that like button. Go to Cash App. Holla at your boy. Easy work birthday, baby. Show some love. Show some love. Damn. Errol Spence. You damn punk. Now we got to sit up here and be bored Saturday on. Well, we ain't gonna be bored on 21st. Well, I am because I ain't gonna be able to pay for the fight. So I'm gonna be bored until that night when it show up on YouTube, and then I can watch some highlights. Hopefully somebody put up the whole. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully somebody put up the whole fight as soon as it's over with. I hope that would be very nice. Because I would like to watch the fight. I would like to watch this fight. I'm Pacquiao about to get a dub and dip. What he getting, 20 million? I don't think he's gonna retire though just because he becoming president. A lot of people keep saying that Manny Pacquiao finna retire. I don't think he gonna retire. I think he got one more fight. I think he got one more fight, and then he gonna retire. That's what I believe, my opinion. BLTB said this is a blessing for Errol. Now he got more time to train with Blu-ray for Pacquiao. Man, get the hell out of here. Who the hell is BLTB? Like, what we supposed to be happy because he got more time to train? We disappointed because he should have been training from the jump. He shouldn't be at welterweight anyway, trying to be at 147, and then you running from a smaller Terrence Crawford. You running from a smaller Manny Pacquiao. Man, he should be ashamed of himself, bro. Real talk, man. You already was a weight bully and you running from people. You a weight bully and you running from people, bro. Come on, man. You running from people. You big as hell at 147 and you running from smaller. You running from a dude, two fighters that moved up from 140. You running from two fighters that moved up from 140. And your big ass running around here at 180, 190 pounds, and you running. Lord, no more. Then, like I say, though, people want to get mad at me because I just, I speak how I feel about it and how I feel about it. He ducking. Fuck that. Ain't no way around it. That's the LDBC dude. Oh, I don't mess with the LDBC. You know, they don't let you on their channels or nothing to talk to them. So I don't really watch their channels no more. That, you know, I mentioned that. He had a rotator cuff messed up, still went out there and fought. Still went out there and fought. And people want to keep bringing Sugar Ray Leonard name up with this retina stuff. Sugar Ray Leonard retina that happened in a fight. It wasn't in sparring. So stop bringing Sugar Ray Leonard up in there. Sugar Ray Leonard ain't got shit to do with this. Oh, Sugar Ray Leonard had a detachment. Sugar Ray Leonard had a detachment. Sugar Ray Leonard, shut. That ain't got shit to do with his retina. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Sugar Ray Leonard was in a 12-round fight and got his shit knocked loose. And he didn't have on headgear. He wasn't sparring with headgear. Yeah. Y'all forgot about the headgear, didn't it? He wasn't sparring with headgear. Oh, you know what? I ain't did. I ain't invited nobody on the damn panel. I've been running my mouth for an hour by myself. There go the link up if anybody want to come on. The link is up if you want to come on. I ain't been paying no attention to that. I've been on the whole hour talking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't welcome nobody on. I apologize for that. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, everybody on the panel. And that's for those who are watching, thank you for tuning in. You are welcome to come on if you would like to. I've been running my mouth. I forgot to send a link up. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah. And then, you know, with the way that, you know, they switched it so fast, you know, for Ugas to be the fighter that Manny Pacquiao is fighting, kind of make you feel like they already knew this was going to happen, huh? The way they made that switch so fast kind of made you think they knew they knew this was going to happen, huh? Kind of like they kind of knew that arbitration case with Deontay Wilder was going through and they didn't tell nobody, huh? See, they keep playing with us, man. That's what they keep doing. They playing with us. They think it's a game out here. They think it's a game out here, y'all. Who was the dude that knocked Errol Spence eye loose? Who was the guy that knocked Errol Spence eye loose? They ain't said, do anybody know? Please let us know. Who is the guy that knocked his eye loose? Tell us. Please tell us. Do anybody know? Say Thunderdome boxing. Oh, Thunderdome. Man, I don't be seeing Thunderdome videos no more. I gotta go. I guess I gotta subscribe to him. But you know, I would love to hear what he got to say. I know he. I know. Excuse me, y'all. I know he going in on Errol Spence, Thunderdome, especially talking about Manny Pacquiao. Oh yeah, I gotta check him out. I know he on there saying the same thing I am. He ducking. He ducking. Damn, Errol. You made yourself look real bad, pimping. You know what I'm saying? To the Errol Spence fans out there, don't be mad at me. He did this to y'all. I'm just telling you how I feel about it. I'm just telling you with your common sense. I hope that you have. You should know what he did to y'all. Goodfellas like working with Errol too. Oh, you know who like working with Errol because they trash Terrence Crawford. They don't give Terrence Crawford a fair chance at all. You know who working with him. You know who waiting on that special interview. You know who waiting to get them free tickets. You know who hoping to get backstage to do an interview with Errol. That's why they be kissing their ass. See, I'm that dude. If I had the money to go out there, every time I walk to the backstage of a fight, they were like, "Hey, that dude easy work boxing. Don't let him come back here. We ain't got time for that shit. Fuck what the fans want to hear. Don't come. He like to ask them stupid ass questions, them real ass questions. Don't let him come back here. Nobody who a part of him and his team. Don't let him. Don't let him come back here. Like, what did he do? Man, he just don't let him back here, man. Cause I'm be better. Why are you ducking? Why are you lying to the public? Can you show us some proof? Can you show us some real deal proof? Can you show us some proof that you were really injured? They were like, "No, don't let him come back here, man. Don't let him come back here, man." What's that? Errol Canelo future proposed super fight not finna happen in jeopardy. Oh, you think Canelo, man? Canelo, man, you should get this backing out shit. Fight. I wouldn't want to have no fight with a fighter that'll back out on me, man. You got me wasting months in the gym. I'm away from my family, and then you back out the fight. Canelo gonna put an agreement in that contract. If this motherfucker don't come in and fight, then he had to pay me $100,000 or $500,000. Canelo gonna find your ass. He ain't finna play with you. You ain't finna have Canelo training for no 2 months and your ass don't show up. So if they were to fight, Errol Spence gonna have to sign an agreement. He said, Canelo gonna be like, "Let me tell you something, brother. All that eye injury shit is not gonna happen here." You coming here talking about your eye injured? I want $1 million. You gonna pay for my training? You gonna pay for me going out there? They ain't finna play that night team Canelo, baby. Uh-uh. Canelo know how to get it done. Well, can't really say that because he couldn't get the Caleb Plant fight done, so can't really say he know how to get it done. But you know, oh yeah, Canelo. Well, yeah, he is the highest paid fighter right now. You know that's why you asked for them 40 million. But man, I see ain't nobody coming on the panel. I see no one's coming on the panel. And y'all, I've been on for an hour, man. I've been on for an hour. I just like to thank everybody for tuning in. I thank y'all for coming on the show, man, listening to me talk my talk. You know, no bias talk, no racism. I just speak my opinion of how I feel. I'm not a hater of anybody. I'm not hating on the boxer's downfall. I just get on here and talk the way I talk and bring it to you how I bring it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel uncomfortable about that, you're probably too much of a fan of a man, and you probably need to check yourself. I don't give Ugas no chance but a knockout. So I thank y'all once again. And once again, I tell y'all, your boy birthday coming up. Subscribe to the channel, donate to the channel, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Easy work boxing. I'm going to keep them coming, baby. Thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. I am out.